Hello everybody, this is Dr. Jean-Guy again. Today there's something that I would like to talk to you about, which is, it's a question that comes, it's quite frequent that people ask me, or during the interview when a patient first comes to the office, they're telling me about their headaches. And oftentimes I will ask them, do you have headaches? And they will be like, well, I have normal headaches. And usually when people say that, I usually will pause and I'm thinking to myself, there's no such thing as normal headaches, right? And what I mean by this is people should not have headaches. And I'm here to tell you today that in my experience over the past 16 years, there's probably not one kind of headaches that cannot be helped at some level with chiropractic care. And the reason for that is if you just look over here to my left, in the upper area right here, the upper cervical area, that's an area where you have the main connection between the brain and the rest of the body. And at some level that when you read the literature that headaches has a source right into this upper cervical area. It doesn't matter what kind of headaches, whether people have cluster headaches or they have migraine headaches or they have tension headaches, that you will be able to help people. But here's the but, and I want to make sure that you guys are listening to this. There's also other things that can be causing that, or can be a trigger, or that can be a contributing factor. Obviously, some of you out there, you're thinking, you're like, hey, every time I'm stressed out, I'm more prone to have headaches. And that could be very well be true, right? There's also something that is common as well, is when people have food sensitivity. So dairy can be common, wheat can be common, corn, soy, any of those things can be common, and people can have headaches because of that. That can be a contributing factor. So are headaches normal? The answer is no. Number two is, what can you do if you have headaches naturally? Number one is you want to make sure that this upper cervical area here is clear, that the nervous system is functioning properly. That's very important. And then you want to get to the source of what's causing stress into your life and look into that as well. And then looking at the most common food that can be causing headaches or can be a contributing factor. And you have dairy, corn, soy, and wheat that is common. So those are some of the things that you want to look into naturally, and just to make sure that you know that there's no such thing as a normal headache. And you also want to go back and look at what is causing the headache. And again, I want to just reaffirm to you that if you have a headache, there's probably a cause and you need to look into that. So hopefully this is helpful to you. Hopefully you guys have a great day today, and we'll talk to you soon.